The operating room is a hectic place.
We gotta keep moving.
Although TV shows often dramatize, the scenes are not so far from the truth. 1 in every 5,500 surgeries results in a retained surgical instrument, with the most common case being a surgical sponge. However, this is expected to be an underestimate as there are no federal requirements for hospitals and healthcare systems to report these incidents. Because there is no standardized methods, hospitals usually come up with their own method to tracking and counting instruments.
Retained surgical instruments, RSIs for short, pose a serious risk of injury or infection for the patient that can be fatal, and valuable time is lost dealing with them. Hospitals also end up spending millions annually to cover the legal costs. Surgical techs and circulating nurses are also involved in this process as they are the ones responsible for keeping a manual count of all surgical instruments in the entire operating room. In intense emergency situations or during long procedures where techs and nurses swap in and out, keeping count of hundreds of instruments is very difficult.
We are Centennial Medical. We are changing the way sponges are kept accountable in the operating room. Our device is a surgical sponge dispenser and disposal system that automatically counts the sponges used during a procedure. The dispenser uses a time-of-flight sensor which tracks motion near the dispenser and registers when a sponge is taken out. The disposal uses a mechanical button that operates the disposal lid and adds 1 to the used sponge count every press. Simply pull the sponge out of the dispenser and drop it in the disposal after use. The devices will count the number of sponges used during the procedure and make sure that no sponge is left behind.
We employ rigorous testing to make sure that our device is accurate against all different types of pulling and pressing motions. Testing for a variety of actions, speed, force, and angle have allowed us to make sure that the count is always correct regardless of how the user interacts with our device.
Unlike other sponge accountability systems on the market, our device doesn't add any additional steps to the operating room. Surgical techs and nurses will be able to use our device without any excessive training that comes with the other products on the market. Our system also implements a unique 2-step verification system, which allows the users to track the entire life cycle of the surgical sponge and verify that the sponge count is correct.
Our device is intended to be reusable and sterilizable, so that hospitals will make an initial investment in our product and save money by avoiding legal charges due to RSI cases. We want to take our device and test it in operating rooms to see if there's a real improvement in workflow. Our biggest challenge moving forward is proving our device can hold sterilized contents and can be sterilized with the equipment hospitals already possess.
All this comes down to is making a product that works synergistically with the rest of the operating room. We are Centennial Medical, and we're committed to reducing retained surgical sponges.